Welcome back to CLE Weekend. We are joined today by John Rice, the Executive Director and CEO of the Cuyahoga County Veterans Service Commission. And listen, we got some big updates. So first of all, John, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, we got to talk about a move that's going to be happening. When? Where? Give us the details.
Yeah, so before the end of this year, we're looking to move into our new headquarters, which is really exciting for our staff and our veterans alike. It's going to be a great new facility.
So, okay, how are veterans then going to know? Like, what are you going to tell them right when it happens, or kind of prep everyone?
Yeah, so we'll get the information out. We're waiting until we get into the final phases of this construction project, because with construction, there's always potential for delay, but we're looking to get in by the end of the year. We are really excited because there's some really cool things that veterans will get to enjoy right out the gate. So for the first time since I've been here, we'll have parking for veterans. So there's 65 parking spaces, and so we're going to get an opportunity to put veterans to park right there without looking for parking in near downtown area like they do now. So that's really exciting. We're going to have training rooms, so we're going to be able to bring back some of the training education that we were trying to do pre-COVID, bigger and more prepared training spaces for veterans. And so that's great. And then the whole facility's got windows, so natural light, which for staff and for clients alike, it just brings a better atmosphere to the way we do business. And so I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be great for everybody.
Like you say, I think it's important, right, for all of you who are there helping and assisting, as well as the veterans who are coming in. It's just something positive, something to look forward to. Also something to look forward to is this new case management program. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so, back to the first question a little bit too, and here is that we're built the way we are because our staff is amazing, right? We have everyone from the first people who see our clients to the deputy director and the executive leadership. Everyone's awesome. And because of that, we're looking for opportunities of how we can do better services for veterans and more hands-on approach. And so for our veterans with complex cases, for those individuals who have maybe had regular unemployment, regular or reoccurring homelessness, we have case managers that we're going to assign to them. They're going to work with them on building long-term solutions, not just providing emergency financial assistance to help them in the short term. Yeah. And we're really excited about that. We've already started to see it as we're just starting to build it. We've already been able to house a homeless veteran in a shorter time than normal. We're going to see some of the fruits of the labor coming out. And again, that team is awesome, and I'm glad that team's there doing great work.
They absolutely are doing great work. We got to talk about potential changes, of course, with federal grants, because does that mean something for our local veterans now who are here?
So the short answer is no, right? There's a lot of federal uncertainty right now, but what we want is there to be less uncertainty at least in Cuyahoga County, where we can make a difference. And so for our veterans, the Veterans Service Commission is here, and we want any veteran to know that as you encounter any sort of gap in services, you should see us. So if that gap in services, whether it's caused by a federal funding issue or local funding issue, or just there's not a program for you, you come down and see us and we're going to see what we can do. Specifically with those federal funding gaps, we're stepping in already in a couple instances to step up and help out with rent or utilities where normally those would have been covered through a subsidy. And that way we can help those veterans out, at least until it gets figured out. Once it gets figured out, there'll probably be some changes and some rules, and we'll do that then. But the key is flexibility. Yeah. Right now, we are going to be as flexible as we need to be to serve our veterans where and when they need us.
Yeah, you guys do a lot of work, but for someone who maybe is not aware, and I know you mentioned a lot of things, but the Cuyahoga County Veterans Service Commission, kind of walk us through some of those other services that you do have.
Yeah, so we provide help with VA claims work. It's really our biggest wheelhouse. It's where we can make the most impact in the long term in the life of a veteran, right? Because that's not income-based money that you're getting from the federal government. That is based off of a disability. It's also long-term. You can continue to receive it. And so we do a lot of work with that. We also help with emergency financial assistance, rent, utilities, food, clothing, hygiene, car repairs, home repairs. If a veteran has a need, we want them to come and see us. Yeah. We have the new case management program. We help with indigent burials for those spouses out there. Our medical programs are great. So for veterans or spouses that need hearing aids, we have a hearing aid program, dental programs. Again, it boils down to it is come down and tell us what your need is. And then if we can't help, we're going to get you someone who can. But we try to find a yes.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah, in whatever angle you can, you try to assist people if it's not something directly that you guys can do.
Right.
For someone who's maybe sitting at home right now, they want to connect, they want to take advantage of some of these services. What is the best way to get more information?
Our website, www.cuyahoga.vets.org. Start there, check us out. You can call us at 216-698-2600. But if you start in those two places, we'll direct you the rest of the way.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Just remember, if you're a veteran, you know someone who is, there is always support. It is available right here in our community, Cuyahoga County especially. I want to say thank you so much to you, John Rice, for being here, and we'll be right back on CLE Weekend.